everyone, so today's video is going to be me talking about all of the books that are on my wish list. Now, the reason that I make this video is because it's going to be my birthday soon, or at least it's going to be my birthday soon when I post this. As of right now, when I'm filming this, it's still like a month until my birthday, but I have to pre-film some videos. So yeah, it will be my birthday soon, and I saw someone else, I don't remember who it was, but I saw them making a video like this about like all the books on their wish list, and mentioning that it was going to be their birthday, and I feel a bit uncomfortable doing that, almost like this video saying like buy me books for my birthday, but they did it, and you know, their viewers seemed comfortable with them doing that, so I decided to do it as well. Plus, I feel like it's a good idea for me to know like what books I'm very excited to buy. So yeah, I'm gonna start the video after I just mentioned that my mental health is quite bad right now. And I tried making up for how bad my mental health is by dressing myself up in a way that I don't usually dress myself. I'm not really someone who likes wearing white, but I'm wearing like a bunch of it. And it's making me a little bit uncomfortable, but also kind of confident at the same time. It's a very weird combination, but yeah, I also put like makeup on my eyebrows, so it looks like I have an eyebrow slit. I think I did a really bad job at it, but I tried my best to make it look good and to also distract everyone from how bad my eyeliner is today. But yeah, let's actually get into the topic of this video now, because I feel like this intro is long enough already. So let's get into all of the books that are on my wish list. So I just checked the footage that I filmed for the intro, and it's out of focus the entire time. I don't know if I fixed it just now, because I don't know how to focus the camera without like, you know, seeing if it's focusing or not. So yeah, hopefully it's focused now on my face. I can't tell because my phone screen's not facing me when I film. So yeah, hopefully it's focused now. If it's not, I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best to make these videos look good, but it doesn't always work out. So yeah, the first book on my wish list is The Atlas 6. Now, I've heard a lot about this book, especially on book Twitter, because people don't stop talking about it and how good it is. And now I've become really curious and I want to read it, but I literally can't find it anywhere in my country. So yeah, that's why it's on this wish list. That's actually the reason why a lot of these books are on my wish list, because I can't seem to find them anywhere in my country. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. I have no idea what it's about, but people keep saying it's really good, so I want to read it. Then the next book on my wish list is the third book in a trilogy, and that is Act Your Age, Eve Brown. It took me like 3 times to say that title because it's very difficult to pronounce for some reason. But yeah, I already have the 2 other books in this trilogy, and I already read the first one. I am gonna read the second one in November. So when this video comes out, I will hopefully already have read it. But I really enjoyed the first book. It had a lot of representation, especially like disability representation. And I know that the third book has autism representation, and I really want to read more books with autism representation, obviously, because I'm autistic. So I'm really excited for this book, and I really hope that I can like read it still this year. And if nobody buys this book for my birthday, which again, this video is not me asking you to buy something for my birthday, but yeah, if I don't like get this book from someone, again, you don't have to, but if I don't get this from someone, I will like wait until it's a bit cheaper, because currently it's quite expensive because it's like a new release as well. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to read this whole series soon, because I'm very excited about it. So yeah, let's get on to the next book. Then the next book is once again a book that I've heard a lot of things about. A lot of good things, but also a lot of very sad things. Nobody has spoiled it for me, luckily enough, but apparently this book and the series in general breaks people's hearts. So the series, or well, the first book that I'm talking about is The Poppy War. Like I said, I've heard a lot of things about it, a lot of good things, but also, again, apparently it's very, very sad. I also know that it's fantasy, and I don't read fantasy very well, but hopefully I will actually like this series when I do read it, and hopefully it will break my heart, because I really like having my heart broken by books. So yeah, hopefully it will break my heart. So I just realized that I forgot to take my medication, so I'm just gonna go take it and then come back. Or did I already take it? I can't properly remember, but I don't think I've taken it yet. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'm very forgetful today. So I'm back, and I absolutely hate taking medication. I always have such a struggle like taking it. But anyway, I'm back now, and we can continue this video. Hopefully this video is still focused. I'm trying to make it go focused. I don't know if it's working, but yeah, let's continue the video. The next book on this wish list is I Wish You All the Best. Now, I don't know a lot about this book, and I haven't really seen a lot of people talking about it, but I know it has non-binary representation. I'm pretty sure it's the main character that's non-binary. That, along with the fact that the cover is very pretty, I really want to read it. Hopefully I can read it soon, and hopefully the story is actually good, because again, I haven't really seen anyone talking about it. Also, I feel like this video is like full of like mistakes and like just bad things happening, but it's very dark outside because it's like about to start raining. And yeah, hopefully the lighting in this video is still okay, because it is very dark for me. So yeah, hopefully it's still good. Hopefully the focus is good. This video is a whole mess, but I'm gonna continue filming because I don't really have time next week to film or the week afterwards. So yeah, let's continue filming, and hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. The next book on this wish list is actually not a book, it is a manga, and it's called The God's Lie. Now, I haven't heard a lot about this manga, other than it has a big plot twist, I think, and you really don't want to be spoiled for it. So, yeah, I don't know anything about this manga except for you have to read it without knowing anything about it, and that's what I'm planning to do. So that's why it's on my wish list. I really want to read it. Then next is a book that when I saw the synopsis of it, I knew that I had to get it and read it someday, and that is Who I Was With Her. This book is a sapphic book, but it's not really a romance book, I think. But it basically deals with grief after losing someone that you love. Yeah, I think the concept of this book is really interesting. The cover is also quite pretty. Also, the sun suddenly started shining. I don't know what's happening outside anymore. The weather's a whole mess. But yeah, I really like the idea for this book. I think it's really interesting, and I hope that I get to read it someday, but it is very difficult to find because it's not that well known, or at least I don't think it is. I don't know how many like reviews it has on Goodreads, but yeah, it's not that well known, so it's quite difficult to find, especially like in a non-English speaking country like where I live. But yeah, hopefully I will get to read it someday. Then the next book is, I think, one of the only non-fiction books on this list, and that's because I don't really like reading a lot of nonfiction, but that book is Know My Name. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into like what this book is about because I'm pretty sure this video is gonna get like taken down. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I say the name like Brock Turner, you probably kind of know what happened. But yeah, that guy is just a monster, and I can't believe he spent so little time in jail. But yeah, let's actually support the author of this book, who is, the person that Brock Turner did horrible things to. So yeah, let's support the author by buying her book, and also because I saw a lot of great reviews about it, and it's also about a very interesting topic. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. I don't think excited is the right word for a book like this, but yeah, I'm still gonna use it. Also, I think it just started raining. I hope it's not that audible, but I'm gonna continue filming unless it gets like really, really bad and it starts like storming outside. But hopefully it doesn't start storming. So let's just continue this video and film it as fast as we can. The next book is Full Disclosure. This is a book about someone who is HIV positive, and I have never really seen that kind of representation in books, so I really want to read it. Also, I think the cover is quite pretty. Then the next book is a very, very popular book that I haven't read yet, because it seems I haven't read a lot of popular books. But the next book is These Violent Delights. Now, the author of this book is very like funny on social media and like relatable, like the kind of author I want to be on social media if I ever become an author. But yeah, I heard that it's like a Romeo and Juliet retelling of sorts. I don't know if that's true. Don't take my word for it, but yeah, I heard it's very good, and the sequel just came out, and yeah, I want to read it. Then the next book is another nonfiction, and yeah, I was wrong when I said that Know My Name was like the only nonfiction book on this wish list. It's not, but the next book on this wish list is Disability Visibility, and I have wanted that book since like the second it was like announced that the people who wrote this book were like writing it. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this book, and I feel like it's gonna be one of those books that I won't stop recommending to people after I read it. So yeah, hopefully I will get to read it someday. Then the next book is also a book about disability, and it is called Disfigured. Now, this is a book, I'm pretty sure, that talks about like fairy tales and the ableism that can be in fairy tales, how a lot of like villains in fairy tales are shown as like disabled or disfigured, as the title suggests. And I think that topic is really interesting, so I really want to read it. I was about to say reread it, but I haven't read it yet. I don't know why I tried saying that, but yeah, I'm a whole mess today. But yeah, also the cover is like really pretty of this one, so I can't wait to own it. Then the next book is the sequel of a book that I already own and I left, and that is the sequel of Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Now, I don't actually know what it's called. I think it's called like Tales from the Cafe or something like that. But yeah, like I said, it's a sequel of a book that I really loved, and I can't wait to read it. I also want to like reread Before the Coffee Gets Cold when I actually own the sequel, because it's a very fast read considering it's very short and like told in a very specific way, so that it's like a very fast read. But yeah, I can't wait to own the sequel. It's very, very pretty, and I can't wait to like put it on my shelf. The next book is actually a book that I've already read before, but I listened to it on audiobook, and I really want a physical copy of it, and that is Sitting Pretty. Now, if you've watched my videos for a while, then you know that I've talked about this book a lot and how much I like it. And so yeah, because I really liked it, and because I gave it 5 stars, I'm pretty sure I really want to own a physical copy of it and maybe reread it and annotate it. So hopefully I will get to do that one day. Then the next book is called Ace. Now, I'm pretty sure it has like a longer title, but I didn't write it down and I can't remember it. But it's basically like an informational book about asexuality. And like I said, I was really lying when I said that there were barely any non-fictions on this list. I don't know why I forgot how many I put on this list, but yeah. Basically, Ace is like a book about asexuality, and I really want to like educate myself about asexuality, and I feel like this is like a great book to start with. I'm already like a bit educated, on it. Like, I know the basics and stuff like that, but I really want, like, you know, more information because I'm really interested in it. I'm not gonna say why I'm interested in it, but I'm pretty sure you can already kind of guess why I'm interested in it. But yeah, I really want this book, and I can't find it anywhere where I live. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to buy it one day and read it and educate myself. Then the next book is also a book with the word ace in the title, but it has a different meaning, which it's very funny I say that because on Twitter today or yesterday, there was some interesting debate whether or not this book was like ace-phobic because it used the word ace, which I don't think that's how it works. Like, the word ace has a lot of meanings, but as I upload this video, like, this will no longer be relevant, I'm pretty sure. But the book that I'm talking about, as you've probably guessed, is Ace of Spades. Now, this book is very popular, especially on book Twitter, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I just really want to read it. I absolutely have no idea what it's about, but I heard it's really good, and I'm really excited to read it because of that. So the next book is actually a book that I wanted to ask my mom to buy for me. My mom lives in the UK, so she has like access to source like Waterstones. And I saw that Waterstones had like a sale on this book, and I wanted to ask her to buy it, and then I realized what it was about and what the cover looks like. And needless to say, I didn't ask her to buy it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find another way to get this book. But basically the book that I'm talking about is Afterlove. As you can tell from the cover, you probably know why I couldn't ask my mom to buy this for me without getting some questions. But yeah, I really want to read this book. I think it's about like a girl who becomes like a Grim Reaper or something like that. And it's sapphic, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, I'm really excited for this book. Like I said, I really love the cover. I love the colors of it. I would love to take like 100 like Bookstagram pictures with this because it's so pretty. And hopefully the book itself is also really good. But yeah, I can't ask my mom to buy this, so I'm gonna have to get it elsewhere. Then the next book is called Meet Cute Diary. Now, I heard about this book from Twitter once again because I saw the author talking about it. I don't actually know what it's about exactly, but I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, it has trans representation. So yeah, I'm really excited to read it. I really like the colors of the book, and yeah, I really just want to like support the author by buying this book, but it's pretty much only like available in hardcover, and I don't really like hardcovers. So yeah, I do want to buy it, but I don't want to buy like a full price like hardcover. Then the next book, which is actually almost the last book, so we're actually almost at the end of this video, which is great. But the second to last book is a book that I really, really wanted to read. It's one of the only books that I was like anticipating to come out, and I can't find it anywhere, which I'm really annoyed about because I was really excited for it. But that book is Iron Widow. Now, as I said, I mentioned in a couple videos, I think I mentioned it in like my mid-year book check-in video. I'll like link it. I mentioned in that video that the only book I was anticipating to come out in like the last half of like 2021 was this book, and I can't find it. And so I haven't read it, and like I said, it makes me annoyed because I was really excited for it. But yeah, this book is a fantasy, I'm pretty sure, and it has polyamorous representation, which is the main reason that I was really excited for it, because you don't see a lot of books with polyamorous representation. For some reason, I can't pronounce that word, polyamorous. So yeah, just ignore that. I really want to read this book. Hopefully I'll be able to get it sometime in the future. Then the last book on this list I actually added in yesterday because I saw a couple people talking about it and how great the diversity was and the story itself as well. And so I decided to add it to this list. and that book is The Primrose Girls. Now, I saw people talking about this book, and I was immediately like, that's a really, really pretty cover. Like, that's like my aesthetic in a cover, but you might not think that considering the way I'm dressed right now, but yeah, that's like my aesthetic in a cover, basically. I heard people talking about the great representation that it has. I can't remember exactly what representation it has, but a lot of good representation that I was like, I need this book like right now, especially with the cover. So yeah, I added it last minute to this list yesterday, and yeah, that was the last book, like I already said. Now, this video was a whole mess. I'm really sorry for that. I wasn't expecting it to go like that, but I hope you still enjoyed it somehow. I hope you didn't think that this outfit of mine was a bit ridiculous. I feel a bit ridiculous in it, but at the same time, I also feel like, I don't know, I'm one of those like cool people on Instagram that know how to dress very well. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, especially because I don't like wearing white. But yeah, I'm trying to change that. Like I said in my November TBR, I think, I'm trying to like really use every single piece of my wardrobe because I'm always too scared to wear stuff like this outside. So I decided to use this channel to actually wear the clothes that I own, and I'm scared of wearing them outside. And yeah, I'm sorry if this looks ridiculous. I hope it doesn't. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, this video is not me saying buy me every single one of these books. If you do want to buy me a book for my birthday, I would really appreciate it, because I only have like my mom and my dad who sometimes buy me a present. It's still debatable whether or not I'm gonna get a birthday present from both of them, but yeah, I would really appreciate it if you did send me a birthday present, because I was gonna do something like fun for my birthday, something that I've always wanted to do. And my dad told me that I can't do it, even though he told me a little while ago that I could do it. So now I'm a bit sad. That's also why my mental health isn't great, because I'm just not in a good mindset after he said stuff like that. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably already know what it is. But yeah, I'm a bit sad because of that. So if you want to like buy me books for my birthday, I'm not against it. Have I even mentioned when my birthday is? I don't think I have. My birthday is December 3rd, by the way. So yeah, I don't know why I forgot to say that. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video now because I need to film another video after this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it wasn't like a weird video to make, because it's basically just me talking about some books on my wish list, obviously not all of them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. I will put like the link to my wish list in the description. That feels a bit weird to do, but I'm gonna do it anyways probably. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna stop it now because I feel like this video is gonna be quite long. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.